Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Okay, so today we are going to learn Datadog. Now the question is, what is Datadog? So Datadog is basically a platform. It's like, you can say, service. Service means, if you ask me to install Datadog server in local, no, you cannot do that. It's just a web service. Datadog is a web service. For what? So for observability. Okay, this is the one. Now next question, you will say, what is observability? So as part of observability, what we do, we collect the metrics, which is here, and then we collect the APM, and then we collect the logs, and then we collect the synthetic metrics, and then run. And on top of that, what we do, alerting and dashboarding. So these are the things which we do that. Okay, so using Datadog, you can collect the metrics, APM, performance metrics, logs, synthetic, RAM, and creating alert and dashboard. So these are the things which you do using any platform. So that platform is called observability platform. Okay, so if someone will ask you what is observability, so you say every kind of data we want to collect from the infrastructure and store it at one place through for alerting, dashboarding, and many more. So that is called observability. Make sense, all of you? All of you?
Mm, no, no, it doesn't. So I get the metrics, APM logs. What's synthetic in RAM?
Yeah. So these all I'll discuss it sometime.
Okay.
Okay. So now important thing is, what is this kind of metrics? What exactly this metrics? So this metrics, when I say, so we are saying infra metrics. Infra metrics means I want to I want to monitor Windows. I want to monitor Linux. I want to monitor Apache. I want to monitor Tomcat. So these are called infra metrics, infrastructure related tools and platform. Okay, so now that is called infra metrics. Now what is APM then? So APM basically, in a little bit longer format, we say application performance management. That means this is the end user and they hit to your application, let's say amazon.com, and amazon.com, you consume lots of services over there. So in between that, whatever the performance you did it, someone is tracking and they are saying, okay, this user is having the request response time is uh, good as per the expectation or not good. That's called APM process, application performance management. Make sense, all of you? So here, let's say this is 1 millisecond, 1 second, or what exactly? This capturing the stuff process, performance process, is called APM. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello?
Yeah.
Now, logs means here, you have two kind of logs mainly. One is application log and one is infrastructure log, which include network logs also. So you have to collect these logs from the applications and infrastructure. Now, what is the meaning of synthetic? So synthetic is one of the branch of monitoring. Okay, I need to create one image. There is a two things. One is you have synthetic and another one is you have RAM. So here synthetic means um, there is one robot. Okay, and this is a robot, and this robot can run 24/7. and to what? To monitor one applications. Okay, so this is the applications, and it can be endpoint or something like that. So this robot can run 24/7, but there is a human. RAM means real user monitoring. So there is a human. Human will not consume this application every time 24/7. No, sometime up, sometime down, and sometime the user as a using, sometime no user, sometime 100 users, sometime 1000 users. So real user monitoring is basically the real user who's coming on your website, and you want to find out how is that experience. I'll tell you. So first thing, this robot you can run anywhere in the whole world. You can run from USA, you can run from Canada, you can run from India, and 24/7 you can do that. So basically synthetic monitoring is a process using that you monitor the endpoint for their availability, and these endpoints, this monitoring you can do from the any part of the world. So more or less that is called synthetic monitoring. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now RAM, real user monitoring, what you're doing. So here, let's say this is the application, and you want to know this real user has come to my website, how much time he has spent before coming to your website, which website he has browsed or she has browsed. After your website, which website he has gone, which part of the links he has spent more time, which part of the windows he has spent more time. So complete information, they are complete activities. You will get it from the RAM process, real user monitoring. Now, if you want to correlate RAM with Google Analytics, there is one software which is also offering online services for analytics. So if you know Google Analytics, something like a RAM conceptual. Got it, all of you? So
Yeah.
now, so now you have to collect infrastructure data, performance data, logs data, synthetic, RAM, and then you create alerts and dashboard based on those. So the whole thing is called observability, and that is what is Datadog. But not only Datadog, nowadays we have more than 10 tools who's offering into that. So okay, so let's get started. So now what I'm going to do, first thing we'll do the infra monitoring, then APM, log, synthetic, RAM, each one of these. So let's get started. So here I'm going to log into Datadog. Okay, now you can start a free account. So let me before that see if I'm already logged in or not. So not logged in. Okay, so now let me get started with the free account. So I'll go for this region where the data should be stored. So I'll go for the US1 email ID. This will work for any you know any email ID. So app27 at the rate of devopsschool.com, and password here. Now sign up. So now what you have created, one trial account. Now they're saying, hey, what is your stake? So basically this is just for the feedback. You can select few and move on to next. Now you see here they have asked you to install agent. So now agent will do what? So here, if you see here, for infra monitoring, you need metrics from the Windows, Linux, Apache, and Tomcat, and all stuff like that. So you need to install agent for it in for infrastructure metrics. So here you see Windows is there, Debian is there, all kind of operating system. So right now I have one operating system which I am checking it out here. So restart Ubuntu, enter. Now Rajesh 123. Now this is the one, but I have another one. Uh, just a second. So this operating systems I have not deleted so far, which is this one. Here it is. So I'm going to use this operating system for installing it. So putty and anyone you can pick it up for this trial purpose. And here username is 12 for this. Enter. I'll become root now. Sudo -s. And now if you see that I will select one of this agent 12. Okay, so here key is there. So this script will install the agent and this particular key which you see will be set. So this is API key which is important to send the data to the Datadog. It's a web-based service. You cannot install Datadog server in your laptop. So I'm installing the agent. It will take few seconds on AWS and get it done. Just wait for a few seconds. So almost done. Done. So you can start this already. It will be started, but again, if you want to start it, you can do that. So now I install the agent just like agent I install in the Linux. Same way you can install in the Windows also. So you get one MSI file, download it, and this key you can use it when they ask you, and done. So that is done. So now what to do? So go to the home page and here it is. Now here you have to get comfortable with it. So all the infrastructure you will have here. So infrastructure list. So right now you have not got it. Just wait for a few seconds. So one host will be reporting the data. So this is how the EU can install the agent in Windows or Linux, and then you can collect the data. Just wait for a few more seconds. See here. So this is the instance which you got it active. Now you see that if you click on that, what kind of data you are collecting. So this is the complete information about the host. You can spend few minutes. These are the metrics which is collected: CPU, memory, disk, network, and many more. Process is not enabled, so I will do that. And logs traces is here. It's not enabled right now, and stuff like that. So this is the one of the way you can, uh, gather the metrics. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is the one. Now how to enable the process monitoring? You can read the documents, but I'm showing you anyways. So here there's a configuration file which is of the Datadog agent, which you can find under this place, datadog.yaml file. Okay, and in this file everything will be there for the agent configurations. So I'm going to enable that process. Enter. Here I'm just checking that which options will do that. Process config. Here it is. So now you know what? In order to what happened? So it's gone. Wait. So process underscore enter. Now here you have to enable this option. So process monitoring will also enabled and so on. So here and enabled it should be true. Okay. These three entries you have to do that. Now save it. Now restart the agent. Okay, and wait for a few seconds. Automatically you see that here process will be enabled here automatically. Now containers, so you can install the Docker for that. So you know what? All the tutorials I have written for Datadog at DevOps School. So if you just type any scenarios here, you will find a lot of content. You see these are the uh, blogs. Let me show you directly. So you type here, for example, Datadog, and here you will find everything. Okay, so all the scenarios which I'm showing you anyways. Okay, so now if you see that process monitoring which has come or not. So right now it has not come. It should take some time and come. By the time I'll just install the Docker, not wasting time. So here Docker install and Ubuntu I'm using right now. So let me run this command for installing the Docker. Done. Now if you see that I install the Docker just for that to enable. Let me check the process has come or not. So process still has not come. Let me refresh and check this out, and still it's not there. I'll check the configuration file one more time. Yeah, so Docker is installed, but before that I want to check the configuration file of Datadog, and that was here. So again, if I see process config, correct, process collection, two space, 1, 2, here 4 spaces should be there, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct, enable true. So everything is correct. So it will take some time, it will come. Meanwhile, what I'll do, I'll just run that few Docker container. So that way you will understand Docker monitoring also. So one container I'm running right now, second container, third container. Now I'll go and check that, refresh, click on it, and here you see container should come. Right now there's no container has come, but I see that in this machine container is running 3. So just wait for a few seconds. It will come. By the way, I should also check if agent is running or not. So status, you can check it out. So this is the status to check it out. So here status, so agent is running. So it's just a matter of few seconds. all the informations will come. So now this is the way one of the infrastructure metrics you can get it through the agent, and many things depends on your requirement. You can enable it and get it done. Any questions so far, all of you? All of you?
No.
Okay, so just wait for a few seconds. The data has not come, and containers, 3 containers I should see here, and few processes. By the time it should come actually, not sure why it's not coming. Sometime it takes time to get the data for the new account, but rest of the things okay. Now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to teach you how to collect the metrics from the some other tools. For example, you may have to install Apache, Tomcat, MySQL, Postgres, Kubernetes, and many tools you'll install. How to collect the data. So, for example, if you want to know, let's say Datadog Apache, Datadog Apache integrations, and just type DevOps code. Okay. Step-by-step tutorial you have here. For example, this is for Apache. Okay, and Tomcat. So almost all the tutorials you will find it at this place. This is the one Tomcat, MySQL, and so on. So here I will show you the one of the integrations which you can do that. So this is the tutorial for my Apache. This is the tutorial for Tomcat. And this is the tutorial for MySQL, like that. So all these things you can go into detail, but for time being, I'll show you the demo for it. So what I want to collect the Apache metrics. So what should I do? First, the tool is not there in my machine, so I will install it. So get install Apache 2. Okay, this is the first thing I'll do. After that, what I'll do, I will go here in the Datadog website, and you see integrations will be here. Click on the integrations, and here you want to collect the data, which is Apache, right? So here you have more than 500 integrations available. It depends on the requirement, but right now mine is Apache. So this I have to enable the configurations here. It's a one-time activity. So you just install these integrations, and here you have a complete data, how to configure it, you know, how to do a set and all kind of things. What what data you get it and all kind of things here you get it. So I have to install the agent, which I did it, and enable the mod status, which is one two you have a default, and done. So now I will just check it out. That one. So here Datadog, Ubuntu, and Apache. Enter. And go for DevOps school. Enter. So this is the tutorial which will help you to integrate with Apache. So down. Did you install the Apache, Ubuntu, Red Hat? Yes, I did it. And let me check that if I did it or not. Yeah, I did it. And after that, did you enable the integrations? Yes, I did it. After that, you have to enable the mod status also. Now this I'm doing it in front of you. So this is for CentOS. This is for Ubuntu. And here it is, seems to be good. Now I modify this file and add few lines into this. Now what is this file and all? Complete details. It's Apache if you know well, then you have this module little bit of idea also. So here I am going to add access for all granted. So here require all granted. So this is the one I did it. Complete detail you have it here. Okay, so you can do that also. Save it and restart systemctl. Restart Apache. Now your metrics will be available on, let me get it, on this machine which is here, and address server hyphen status. So here metrics should be available, server hyphen status. I cannot access it, so yeah, so correct. Now it's not accessible, maybe because of network issues. So I'll just check this. Yeah, it's a problem with. So here 80 port is not there. Done. So now it should be accessible. Done. So now what I'm going to tell agent get this matrices from this page. So this is called integrations. What I did, step number one, you should know the tools and install the tools, configure the tools, and also enable the tools in a certain ways. So metrics will be exposed at certain places, and ask agent to collect the metrics from that place and stored in the Datadog. So now I'm going to tell. Now the question is how to tell. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to the etc Datadog agent. Inside that, so this is the directory which has a configurations for agent. So here under this conf.d, you will go, and here you are going to see Apache. Here you have many folders. Depends on your integration need, you can do that. Now this one I am going to copy and remove the example and save it. Done. Cp conf.yaml. Here you can change this. So right now this file I'm changing it here. So basically Apache is running on the same server. So this address will also work, but this you can feed the IP address. All the steps I have also mentioned in the documents which will help you. So far so good. This you have to just uncomment it and this file just delete it. So here what I did, I just copied this file from here to here and made the modification, but it was not required for my case. Now start the agent. So starting the agent is, so here I'm starting the agent, restart, and done. Now Apache also you are collecting through agent. Now let's create some traffic to the Apache. Curl http colon localhost. So this is one of the way to create a traffic. Watch it. So it will hit every 2 seconds. So now let's check it out that integration is completed or not. So let's go to the infrastructure here. And let me check the old data which we enabled, containers. So I see the containers has not come so far. Okay, so what could be the reason for it? And processes also, you cannot see that. So I made the right entries, but it is not, it came now. See, it came. I don't know why it took so long, but it came. And then containers has still not come. It is saying, okay, sorry, in terms of container I missed it. Docker, you have to enable it. So let me go to integrations here and Docker. So Docker monitoring, you see it detected. I need to configure it. Let me do that. So this command, I install the Docker. This command I have to run it in the host machine. And after that, this changes you have to do in this configuration file. So this I'll do that. Let me do that first. So here, go back, cd docker, and this file which you see, copy and make it this one. Docker monitoring will be enabled by default. Now let me restart the agent, otherwise it will not be taking effective. So done. And now finally hit the Apache, enter, and now install these integrations. So now you saw that Docker monitoring also, I did this. So these are the way, whichever the way you want to monitor, you will follow certain process like this and then enable it. So let's look at the 3 containers is coming or not. So I go to infrastructure and here I have, see, 3 monitoring is coming. So now you have a matrix also, you have containers data also, processes also, and so on. So this is called infra monitoring. That means using agent, you configure to monitor the metrics from the different sources. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to help you to collect the APM data. So for that, what I need to do? So let me draw a picture. It will be easy for you to understand. So first thing, this is your machines. Second thing, you have to install Java. Okay. And then after that, maybe Tomcat. And then here, this is your Datadog cloud. So first thing, this is your Linux. Please understand me. This is a Java. This is Linux. This is Java. This is Tomcat. Okay. So Linux, Java, Tomcat. Okay. Now here you have applications. Now this is the end user. They will hit on this Tomcat port number. So I want someone inside it, so who will capture the performance data and send to Datadog. This is the Datadog. So what to do? So in this case, you'll have to install one APM agent. This is a jar file only. So this APM agent will install here, and whenever you hit to this, means end user will hit to the Tomcat and consume applications. This jar file or client, you call it APM agent, will capture the experience, like how much time it was spent and all this stuff like that, and send to agent which is installed in that box, and agent will forward that data to Tomcat. So this is the flow. So in that case, you need to have a APM agent also, an infra agent also, same place, in order to get the APM matrices. And APM matrices will consist of how many seconds your application got loaded for that particular user. Did you
Sorry, what
understand
is
that, all of you?
no? What is that other agent to the right? Not able to see. That's sending the data to APM.
This is the infra agent and this is the APM agent.
Infra agent.
APM, The infra agent just now I installed, no? This one.
Right. Okay.
So this agent we can talk to cloud. This agent will send the information to this agent. Got it?
Yeah.
So first I have to install Linux, then Java, then Tomcat, then applications, then this APM agent, and then create a traffic. These are the things I have to do in order to get APM data. So let me try. So here you have APM agent where. So look at this here, APM, you see here. So this is the infrastructure setup section. Okay. And this is the APM sections. So if you click on the APM introduction, right now I don't have any application as such. Applications can be Java, Python, .NET, C++, and many more. So let's get started. So what should I do? So first let me install the Tomcat. So before the Tomcat, Java. So by the way, Apache metrics I did not show you, right? So let me show you the Apache metrics has come or not. So go to that Explorer, which is a metrics explorer. This place you can explore all sort of metrics which is stored in a Datadog. So here metrics, just search for Apache. You see these are the metrics you have it. See, so these are all metrics. It's belong to Apache. Now because you are not consuming too much, so it's not coming too many records and so on. Okay, so now go back to create a APM monitoring now. So what to do? So I need to set up infrastructure. Most of the time, basically in real time, you have to do only two things, fifth and sixth. But because we don't have infrastructure, I'm creating from scratch. So Java is there and it's not there. So let me do one thing, install the Java 11 first of all. So Java install DevOps school, click here and 11, I'm going to install it. So this command will install the JDK 11 and this one also. Yeah, done. So I'm installing the Java. Done. So Java, if I see version, done. So now I'm going to install the Tomcat. So Tomcat, download, enter. And I'm going to use this one. Go to OPT and here wget Tomcat folder. Now unzip this software. Done. So unzip is not there. Let me install it. Yeah. So now let me unzip the Tomcat. Done. So now guys, here if you see that as per the image, install Java, Linux, Java, Tomcat. Now I need one applications. So what I'm going to do, Tomcat has some default applications all the time. So I'm going to use that one only. For example, if you see under the web apps, These are the default applications. So one of the applications you can use under examples. So many applications are there. I will use one of this. Now this is the stuff. So applications you got also. Now I need to download this APM jar. How do we get it? So you should go to Datadog here, click on this introductions, say get started, host based container or serverless host based Java, and this is the URL. Okay, so I'm going to download in the OPT directory accordingly. So here cd opt, enter, and done. So I downloaded this directory. Now I need to set the path and all. So before that, I'll give the permissions now. So no issues. This is the OPT locations. Now we have to set this one, this jar file in the Tomcat. So whenever you hit the Tomcat, this guy will be activated. It's like a setting up in the class path. So what should I do? So I think you can save time using my tutorial APM Tomcat DevOps code. Okay, so here you have a complete information. Step number 1, 2, 3, all these things. So I came here this page to get this information. So this is basically setting up the class path in the Java. So now you see here your this is your agent and few options are also there. This change you have to make it in the file. Either you can make in the catalina.sh or setenv.sh, whatever you're comfortable. So while I'm setting up, going inside the Tomcat directory and sleazy bin, and here I'm going to set in the setenv file, setenv.sh. This file will not be there, it will be created automatically. So now copy and paste it. This basically to set the path and many things. This code you will get it in Datadog also. So here if you see like this, if you enable few options, so this code will be generated. So yes, I'm setting up this one. I give this path permissions to this. It will run and now I'm going to start the Tomcat. So how do we start the Tomcat? There's a startup.sh file. I'm going to create start it. Done. There's a permission problem, chmod -r 755 dot, and then done. So Tomcat will be started on 8080 port, and that unfortunately I have blocked it. So for that I have to open up console actually. So this machine, and here you have security group, edit, and here if you see this machine, all traffic. Okay, wait, I think I clicked on the wrong machine. Just a second. This is the one here, and edit. Now you see here 8080 port. So custom TCP, which is where is the TCP? I'm looking for it here. So port number 8080 and from anywhere and save it. So now you'll be able to access this machine. So IP address is for that machine is here. Now here it is. Okay, this is Apache 8080 and this is your Tomcat. See here. So I was talking about some application which is here and is access denied. So let me give the permission in this. Go to folder under the web apps, cd examples, and I have to give permission. So this is the Tomcat knowledge. If you have, it will be easy for you. So, else you practice through recordings and slowly you build the practice. So like that. So this line I will delete this. Done. I have to restart the Tomcat again. So let me shut down and let me start up. So this is the way you created startup. Now I'm going to refresh. Here it is. Now I'm going to create some traffic using this URL. What I'll do, watch, Perl, and Node. So now I'm creating traffic just like this. So what I did, I got one Linux, install Java, install Tomcat, install applications, install agent, and now I'm creating the last step, which is traffic. Did you understand that, all of you? All of you? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me check this APM data is coming or not, all the traffic through curl. So let me click here one more time, refresh, and so far has not come. Wait for it. Okay, just wait for it. See here, now it started coming. So my application name was here. If you see that, DevOps School. Now few data, it will take some time to get it, and you want to see the traces. Look at this. So these are the each request and how much time it is taking to load, around 6 seconds or something. This is 1 millisecond, 2 milliseconds, 1.5 milliseconds, like that. So each of this is the trace. Any of the user who's accessing my applications, I'm tracking them and checking that which experience is good and not, like that. All of you, any questions so far?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.